Round one, Blue Jays way in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Lions and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Toronto Blue Jays.
And the starter for Toronto, Carlos Garcia. And he's a guy that's closing in on a big career milestone, seeing 4,000 career strikeouts.
Expect to see more of the same today. This guy's got swing and miss stuff to both sides of the plate. I'm excited to watch him work.
Coming up on the first pitch, stepping in, Alonso Gomez-Phelps. And we're off and rolling in Toronto.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gomez-Phelps with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Garcia with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Billy Benjamin, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That's the ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Puckett takes it in for the out. That's out number two.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Xavier Carter.
In the air to left center. Ham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Eric Rubio. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swings over the top of that one. And a good eye
inside
there.
ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second,
Ashton Faulkner next up for the Blue Jays. Hitless last night, and they only scored one run. That one misses. Ball one. Step off, throw to first. Marrero dives back in safely. Marrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Right.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The first baseman, Victor Gallego.
Ball squirts away a little bit to third. Throws it away. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
The 1-0. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. Just
that missed. That's the ball.
One away with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
That is it. The shortstop, BlueJays.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Forrest to Monty now at the plate.
That's a ball. Hoo-yah!
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 3-2 now.
That's in.
Got him. One out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Lamar Werner.
There's the strike.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Dan McDaniel. Now the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Jeff McAtee.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Nope, that's it.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. That's smashed towards center. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Will Ham. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
On to first, and quickly one away in the second.
The second baseman, Andre Wall.
That's a ball. No, that's out. Ah!
Ground ball up the middle. Berger on the run, sent it over to first. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Brett Hendricks.
Ball, that's outside.
And there's a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back now in Toronto. Top half of the third inning. Charles Early getting ready to hit. And ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him
Ball
and stayed
four, runner
inside.
take your base.
That one misses.
Up next
So a
for the
leadoff
Lions,
walk.
the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Bell.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw.
Hey,
Save.
beat the throw.
Fastball for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Cody Berger. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Fouled off left side. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Lions, the first baseman, number 23, Billy Benjamin.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Man on second, 2 down. Not close, and it deflects away. No advance, though. The 1-2. That one
Ball.
way inside. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Jays, Claude Puckett. This one in the air, center field. Werner settles under this one. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Ashton Faulkner. To the right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, digging in, Xavier Carter.
Carter.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Lions, the left fielder, number 9, Forrest Demonte.
he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. Lamar Warner. Next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Victor Gallegos.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Gallegos with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now here is Winston Zimmerman. First pitch swinging.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball.
Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Derek Starr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs.
That missed.
Kind
That's
of
the ball.
bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Liner caught it second. Got him again. The home run column stays empty for the league's best.
Second baseman.
1 out man at first. And next for Toronto, Andre Walls. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
Man at second.
Ball.
Runner goes again. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
That's to third. McAtee throws across the diamond. That's the inning. Back now in Toronto, leading off Dan McDaniel.
Dan McDaniel.
He swings and fouls one off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
That's in. Ball.
And it stays fair. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
The 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Lions.
One out man at first. At the plate, Charles Early walked his first time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in.
Up next for Syracuse, the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Phelps.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Cody Berger digs in now.
No, that missed.
Two on, 2 outs. That one found hard the other way. 1-1 now. Swing and he popped it up. Walls. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Claude Puckett.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a quick out, number 1.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Up and in, look out.
Wood.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Marrero over at first with one away. Now quick throw to first.
Oh,
and he's back in there.
Nope, ball.
The 1-2. Up the middle to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, top six. Billy Benjamin now at the plate.
Billy Benjamin.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Yeah.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Fastball for a strike. That misses.
That's a ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Liner caught it second. 0 for the long ball column today. Still got a lot of game left.
The left fielder, number 9.
Forrest DeMonte getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Lions, the center fielder, Lamar Werner.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Marrero gets under it. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John Newby.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Heck one.
That one off
Ball,
the mark.
outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Got him. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Fastball for a strike. Now 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. And that should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Man at second. Just
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
And that's
no, that missed. That's
the
a ball.
Inside edge. 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Blue Jays.
Now a chance for Will Ham. Pitch misses.
That's ball down.
And that's ball one. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Foul ball there. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's towards center. Werner settles underneath it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Blue
out of the
Jays,
bullpen, Eric Takahashi.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Ha!
Swing and a miss and a slider.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Lions, the third baseman, number 13, Jeff McAdoo.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away
That
pitch.
missed. That's a ball.
Late on that fastball. The Blue Jays leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Lions, the catcher,
Charles Early, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field, Sacks under it, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Andre Walls.
That's a ball.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 13th home run of the season.
Oh, yeah.
comes the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball, and that got him. So digging in, Claude Puckett, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Oh, that one almost gets him again. Step off throw to first.
Hey!
Hendricks back in on a dive. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Hendricks gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Chris Rivera.
On a line. He's got it. And now the DH, Ashton Faulkner, 1 for 3.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that one is lifted in the air. McDaniel has a beat on it, and the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Jack
the Blue
Grambling
Jays,
taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Second baseman, Alonso Bell.
No, that's inside.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
In the air, left field. That was foul, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And the 1-0. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. And here's the first baseman, Billy Benjamin.
Ball.
The 1-1. There's a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Miguel Feliz gets the ball now.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Sliced hard, but foul. Comes up empty.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. So up next, Forrest to Monty. Misses
That's
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Two down, nobody on.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. Full count now. That one ripped right center field. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're within a run. Jeremy Pence takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
McDaniel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball out to center field. Marrero should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Victor Gallegos digs in now. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And look out.
That hit him.
One
Take
gets
your
him.
base.
The second man he's plunked in this one.
The right fielder, number 33, Ricky Sack.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Gallegos on at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Up next for the Blue Jays, The shortstop,
Winston Zimmerman next up for the Blue Jays. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. Good job to fight that one off.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2 on, 1 out, and that'll
Take
load
your
the
base, ball
bases.
four.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Walls up
ball.
to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than
That's a foul
what he was
ball.
anticipating.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag.
He's out.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Rick Davies.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Right through there for a strike. The Jays trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. This ball's chopped on the ground. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jamison Lettieri.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
That hit him.
Take your base. That got him.
The leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Syracuse, the catcher, Charles Early.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Called out on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps, known for his late inning heroics.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
McAtee at first, one gone. That's in there. And it